go low waste, the first tip is to stop buying things. Go through your home, whether it be your kitchen, your bathroom, personal care, take an inventory of what you have and really look at all the things that you have, lay them out, do whatever it is that you need to do, and then use all of those things. Throw out the things that are almost expired and you probably shouldn't be using anyway. But then before buying something new, really use all of the things that you have first, and that is tip number one. Tip number two, instead of using shampoo, body wash, shaving cream, you're going to replace all of those products, which easily would cost you in the hundreds, if not thousands alone, and replace that with a single bar. Something like Dr. Bronner's Castile soap or another multi-purpose bar will literally save you hundreds of thousands alone. Hey guys, so we're in my kitchen, and we're in my kitchen because I want to talk to you about cleaners, and that is tip number 3. The best way to save money and go low waste is to reduce the number of cleaners that you use. The number of cleaners that we buy in terms of their function and purpose is so redundant, and I want to show you how you can save money by reducing it to about 2 or 3 things. So as you can see, I have here, 3 different kinds of cleaners, one for the toilet, one for the windows, one for, the counters and sinks, etc. And this is just a few of the things that I have. You can reduce the need for all of those by using a couple of things: vinegar, sal suds, and baking soda. Y'all like the cherry jar? That's the baking soda in there, okay? We're going low waste, we're repurposing. Now, you might say to yourself, okay, Dana, how is that going to work? These 3 products actually will cover most, if not all, of the other products that you used to buy. And that's a great way to save hundreds of dollars a year. So we're still in the kitchen, and I want to talk to you about tip number 4. And tip number 4 is really about paper towels. Paper towels is one of the worst because we literally throw our money in the trash. Literally. After we use them, we toss it in the trash. And depending on the brand and the quality, it can be quite expensive, costing hundreds of dollars a year. So my tip for you is, instead of using paper towels that you just throw away, consider getting something like this is what I have in my kitchen. And these are bamboo reusable unpaper towels, okay? How these work is, once you use them, right, you just pull it off, you use it, but obviously you don't toss it out. What you're going to do is save it and then throw it in the wash on a gentle cold water cycle and then lay it flat to dry. And that, because it's reusable, is going to save you hundreds of dollars a year. Another option to the reusable bamboo towel are just reusable towels themselves, right? And these are bamboo. I got these off of Amazon, I believe. And again, you just toss them in the wash. You can actually obviously throw these in the dryer, and then I keep them stored very nicely, and you use them over and over and over again. So those are 2 options that you could reuse instead of just throwing paper towels in the trash. So tip number 5, we're actually going to have 6 tips in this video, but tip number 5 is all about reusable bags. So I used to use Ziploc bags all the time. I would pack lunches for myself, my family, and just toss them when I was done. And then you go to the grocery store, and I would have to do that at least once a week. Like, that's how many Ziploc bags we went through. And that's a lot of money over the course of the year. So rather than do that, I cut out the Ziploc bags, and instead I purchased reusable, okay? And these are pretty straightforward. You're just going to wash them once you're finished using them, dry them, and use them again. And in doing so, you're going to really save hundreds, if not thousands of dollars over the course of a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, depending on the size of your family. So that's tip number 5. Okay, so bonus tip number 6. The bonus tip is really around the use of fabric softeners and dryer sheets. Now, I used to be all about fabric softener and dryer sheets, okay? And as I said from the very beginning, step number 1 is really using everything that you have. So use what you have first. But as an alternative to save some money would be to switch to wool dryer balls, okay? Now, if you're allergic to wool balls, you could use something like silicone. You could use silicone balls. And the reason that's such a huge money saver is because these will last up to 1,000 loads or more, depending on how you care for them. And so it's really a no-brainer when you think about it, right? It's really a no-brainer. And again, depending on the size of your family, that is in and of itself just along the lines of personal care is going to save you hundreds, if not possibly thousands of dollars a year. So those are 5 plus a 6th bonus tip on how you can make a few changes in your life and in the life of your home to save thousands of dollars in 2021. Now, I hope you found this video helpful. And if you did, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and also hit the notification bell. That way you never miss when I upload a new video each and every Sunday. If you want to hear more low waist tips, just keep following.